Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy DJ Phanatic Beats, content contributor for Liveoffbeats.com. Welcome to this video where I do a beat breakdown of one of my popular beats currently. This beat has like a trap feel to it. It's very dark, it's passionate, it has a lot of really dope melodies in it, and I'm gonna break down each element, and hopefully, you're inspired to make something or you learn something new. And just wanted to share this because, whenever an audience or your fans gravitate to a beat, there's something in it that they like, and hopefully this can kind of, get you to vibe out, make something dope. So, oh yeah, if you like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at DJ Phanatic Beats. That's PHANATIC, or Sounds for Producers on Instagram as well. So let's get into it. First was like this, it's like a loop. And I think what did I use? I don't know. Yeah, I used Arcade, and I changed it up a little bit and used some processing. So let's pull that back and solo it. This is what I started with, and if I could just play this sound over and over, I would love it. So here it is. And it looks like I'm gonna get crazy underruns, so I'm gonna turn off the mastering effects so this video can actually keep recording. Started with this sound. Already it sparks that creative energy, and you're like, yo, I'm gonna go ham on this beat. And I did. You'll see what direction I went. So what I did with this particular sound, I used EQ. I cut out some highs and cut some lows, and I didn't want this energy here, lower frequencies, because I planned, you know I planned on having lower energy here, and you got to keep that in mind when you're making your beats. I mean, of course, get the idea out, but when you're mixing, you can shape what sounds, like where's the energy at in each sound. It's very important. And then I added some reverb to kind of make it just fuller and larger. Check it out. And this is without reverb. You see the difference there? Big difference. So, and I used Shaper Box, which was pretty dope plugin. I used a stutter effect, and it was a preset that's on here. Pull down the mix level a little bit, and it gave it that extra stutter at the end of the loop. And within the Arcade plugin also, I did some cool changed some effects in here as well. So I just kept messing around with it until I was happy with it. And you got to do that sometimes. And I was just chilling, man. It wasn't like I got to rush and finish a beat. It wasn't, I got to hurry up and get this done. It was more like, let me just explore. And that one sound I kept doing crazy stuff to. And that's what made this beat, I think, popular, So when you have time and you're not rushing and you're not overwhelmed, focus on one thing. Just make it dope. One sound, I think I spent almost an hour on that one sound doing stuff. So anyway, next sound I added, here, check it out. So it's more like a pad, but then with some arpeggiation towards the end. It's very different, and it just added a little more eeriness to the beat. And notice it's very subtle, and it's kind of in the background. The next sound is, which is crazy. Anyway, I'll let you hear it. Every time I hear that, man, there's this ARP that I found and did some craziness to, and it already, those three sounds right there are already hitting. They sound good. And I don't know if you saw it, but in the ARP, I just cut the lows and left the highs up, And that sound, it's so much space in it, and it sounds like it's coming from somewhere else. I don't know if you're watching this on studio monitors or have really good headphones, but you can just feel it. And one time I was working on this beat, I thought the audio, the wire from the laptop came out, and I thought like I'm listening to laptop speakers. Like that's where that sound is at. It's like so far away that it made me turn around. I'm like, yo, what? So anyway, I just really like how that came out. So now I got really three really dope elements. I believe I started with drums. So there, as you can hear, very interesting drums. Just boosted a little subs on that. Use Sound Goodizer as some compression to bring out some elements. Sound Goodizer on the snare as well. These are very unique sounds and heavily layered with different things in it, and it just filled it up nice. Next was like a hi-hat loop. I didn't want it too crazy. No, it's not a hi-hat loop. That's a perk loop, where it had like this underlining percussion rhythm underneath. So check it out. Of course, you know, when you use loops like that, you want to make sure it matches the key as well. To do that, let me just show you real quick. This one, I think it matched pretty well. I just pitched it down a little bit here. You can do it here or you can do it here. It's on stretch mode, so that way, you know, it maintained the original pitch. But, you know, make sure you tune your percussion elements, you know, to match the beat better. And also, what did I do? And that's a little trick too. You can add percussion elements underneath the beat, and it just sounds like something's going on, like more than what it is. And it actually is more than what it is, but I thought it was really dope how it sounded with it. So here is the hi-hat loop I had, but I chopped it up and moved things around. Come on, man. You know you want to rap already. Next was I think like on every other 4 bars there was like it's like a, not a wood block, but here, check it out. I called it pluck perk, but it's like somebody hitting, I don't know, like a type of hollow piece of wood or something. Here, with a lot of reverb, long tail, and it's just to solidify the beat more and just add another element. And that was a random sound that I found. What in the world was that? It's some type of percussion element, and I just panned it far left just to kind of give it some off-centeredness, if you will. And that was pitched as well. So every sound that has a tone to it, mess around with the pitch until it sounds right. Not everyone's advanced with ear training, but that comes over time. So after all that stuff, I still wanted to put another sound, but that's only in the chorus, and I thought it was kind of cool. I use it in the verse too, but subtly. Next was I think a cymbal crash. Yep. So that's pretty much every element except for the 808, or did I use a sub there? I think I used the 808. Yeah, I used the 808. And I probably did some crazy stuff to it. I used some distortion with Decapitator and used the Fruity Limiter to side chain it from the kick. So check it out. I'm gonna play the intro. Oops. There we go. Intro into the chorus, into some of the verse, so you can vibe out, and also, you know, just hear the whole beat together and I can stop talking so much. Here we go. you notice, I did turn off the mastering plugins. I had on the master track, I use a automation with Fruity Parametric EQ2. Basically, it sweeps this low frequency and cuts everything off into the first chorus. It gives it a dramatic effect, a little dramatic effect. It's subtle and it's a cool way to do it. What's the other thing I wanted to show you? Oh, with the percussion loop, you can, this was a little too much on the grid, and with loops, of course, you can actually highlight the entire channel and take your snap to grid, put none, and hold down shift and use your arrow keys left or right, whatever way you want to move it. That way it's a little off the grid. I shifted it probably 4 times to the right, just a little behind. I didn't like it so straight on, and I think I did that with the hi-hats as well. And with, I think the kick is a little off to every other kick. So you can do little things like that that make your music more you and stand out more. And I just like how this came out. It came together really well, and obviously, you know, people are enjoying it and buying it, so I appreciate that. Obviously, I mean, who wouldn't? You know, we make music for the masses, and it's awesome when you get feedback on people that be like, yo, that's dope, you know, or I generally, you know, mess with that. So and I was trying to figure out what kind of artist to be on this. You know, it's more on the dark side, so I mean, you name them, you know. Of course, you can hear what artists would be on it already. So hopefully you're inspired to make something dope. Hopefully I, you know, showed you something in the video that, you know, you learn from, or you can try in your own music. And just wanted to break down this beat for you. So again, it's DJ Phanatic Beats, content contributor for Liveoffbeats.com. And if you'd like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at DJ Phanatic Beats. That's PHANATIC, or Sounds for Producers on Instagram as well. So I'll check you out in the next video. Peace and love. Keep making dope stuff and keep living your dreams. Peace.